Okay, so we're finally back from out of town and we are back at the farmhouse. I came a little bit early so that I could work on that paint in the kitchen, trying to take it off because nobody's been here in over a week. We were here last Monday and Tuesday, but all we were doing was just dropping off appliances. I think whenever Ben and his dad get off work, I'm not sure if his dad's coming yet or not, but they're gonna work on the upstairs plumbing, make sure that the fixtures work up there so that we can use that bathroom, because we're just not gonna work on the downstairs bathroom for a little while because it's starting to get cold. Like last night it was in the 40s and then the high in the days is 50s, and we're actually not living here yet just because of the bathroom situation. It's gonna start getting cold. We have to have some kind of heat source. Like we could plug in wall heaters, but I really do not want to do that. One, because of the electric bill and we would only be able to heat certain rooms. Also because I feel like they are very dangerous. Like you always hear terrible stories about houses catching on fire and stuff, but they would be okay to use like temporarily, but not all winter long while we live here. So we just need to go ahead and like forget about the downstairs bathroom for a couple weeks. So we're just gonna work on getting the upstairs bathroom plumbed and make sure it runs. And whenever they're done getting it plumbed and everything and making sure that everything works, then I'll go up there and scrub it and clean it, because they had some kind of plants growing in the bathtub or something, I don't know. But it just all needs to be cleaned really good so that we can start using it. So that's where we're at and why we're not living here yet. But one of you guys actually commented and asked if I would ever film an intro, because they don't know anything about us. Like they don't know who I am, like our story, how we bought the farm, are we just like fixing it up. They didn't know anything about us, any of the backstory. So I just assumed that most of you guys were here from TikTok and Instagram, because people on TikTok and Instagram are the reason why I started the YouTube channel, is because they recommended that I start one because they wanted to watch videos, progress being done on the house. But I never thought about people just randomly finding me through YouTube or any other platform. So in the comments of this video, leave any of your questions that you have for us, whether it be personal, about us, like about the house, the farm, whatever your questions are and you just don't know the answer to, leave them down below. So after church on Sunday, in between services, we have some time to kill. So me and my husband will sit down and film. It'll be like a get to know us video and a Q&A. So if you have any questions, like no matter what it is, like leave it below and we'll answer it, I guess. closet that we call the coon closet just because that's where it lived for so long. That is the bathroom right there, and you can see the plumbing back there, and then that's the kitchen. So that valve right there is cut, and we weren't expecting that, or we would have gotten some plumbing done today. So we have to get some parts to fix that tomorrow. What we're gonna do is, where this is already cut out, we're just gonna make this like a hatch door so that we can access the valve. This is where we're gonna put the shut-off valves for the upstairs part of the house if we ever have like a water leak or anything like that. So we just finished up here at the farmhouse for the night. We didn't really get much done, but we got a lot figured out. With old houses, we have found that, which a lot of you guys have told me, you're gonna come upon a lot of problems. And tonight we kind of did. They're not major problems, but they do have to be addressed. I'll take you guys through the house and show you those problems that we found. But I did get the rest of the paint off of this wall. So I only have this wall left, and then that small wall right there. It only goes to right there by the door. I am making progress on that. It feels so good to have the biggest wall done. And then I do have to go back on the baseboard part and get that, but I need to sweep up and get all that stuff because I'm gonna have to sit on the floor to do that. And of course I'll have all of the trim left to do, which it's not even crucial for me to be peeling paint right now or taking the paint off, but it's just something for me to do right now because I cannot do plumbing or any of that stuff. So that's just up to my husband and my father-in-law to do. And then my dad does the electrical work. So I just do like what I can. Like literally I do not want to feel useless. So I just do my part and what I can. But here soon I will try and take off some of the bathroom paint with that heat gun and just see how it does. And if it doesn't work, then I'll still just use that primer that I bought from Lowe's, the one that fills the cracks. You guys saw some clips, and our plumbing, it is run through the bottom of the kitchen because above the kitchen is the bathroom. And we found out that it used to be a closet and then they converted it to a bathroom, and that's why it is so short. All the plumbing has to be ran at one time, and you just have to stub it up wherever it goes. We found, which we saw this earlier, but this wall does not meet up. You can see, okay, let me show you. This wall right here, it meets up perfectly fine. Like all we need to do is add the extra board right there and it will continue to look like this. And this wall right here, all we got to do is just run the boards this way and it'll be fine. They'll meet. But this wall right here, it is off 2 inches for some reason, and it's not even, as you can see right here in this crack, that is the floor joist in the cellar. The wall and ceiling that they framed up out of these 2x4s, it's not load bearing right now. Nothing is on it. So it is not weight bearing at all right now. So it's not an issue. But that wall right there is an issue. So we do have to address that. What we're going to have to do is take down all of these 2x4s and run new floor joists, because that is the laundry room, if you guys remember me telling you guys, and we're going to drop the floor. So all that weight has to go somewhere, and it's gonna have to sit on top of the bathroom ceiling. We have to move this wall in 2 inches to where it sits on the floor joist in the cellar. And we're actually gonna brace it up with a second board down there because it'll sit on it partially. We're gonna add another floor joist just to be safe. And then we will reframe all this back out in the bathroom so that we can add the wood siding and stuff back on this wall. What we're gonna have to do is take out all of this, and this is the old stairs that used to be here, because we all know that there used to be a staircase right here and it goes up and then it went over. Well, this staircase right here, it has to be ripped out because to make it all one level, because you can see right there, that is where it meets at now. So all this is just gonna have to be scrapped, and this is up there is where our new floor joists will be for the laundry room upstairs. This is the laundry room right here. That's the bathroom. The laundry room will sit right here, and then this is just the walkway. The plan is to drop this floor down, because this is where the washer and dryer will sit, to where it's level with this platform. And that's still the plan. But the way that they built this, we took up the plywood that was there, and there is nothing holding this up at all. There is no floor joist, no nothing. The only thing that is holding this up is it is nailed into the exterior of the walls right there, is what's holding all this up. So it had the weight of the washer and dryer on here before, and honestly I'm not sure how it didn't like collapse because there's nothing holding it up, because it doesn't even sit on the 2x4s that is in the bathroom, which those aren't meant to be load bearing to begin with. This right here, that break in that board, that's actually the step that was there previously to the old set of stairs, and they just played off of that. What we have to do up here, which none of this has to be done before the plumbing, but we just had to assess all the problems that we're gonna have so that we know where and how to stub up the plumbing, because in the bathroom, if you guys, the plumbing right now sits on top of those 2x4s. We're gonna have to rerun those and take them off of the 2x4s so that we can drop this floor down. So what we're gonna do is take out everything that you see right here. So this will all be gone, and the stairs, the platforms, everything will be gone, and we're gonna run floor joists from there to there, like all the way over, and then rebuild all of this platform so that we're gonna use some wood out of that old house that we're taking apart. We're going to use wood flooring out of there to make it one consecutive floor, and then just build back the 2 stairs, but actually build them back correctly, because that one right there is, no joke, at least like 12 inches, just a straight up stair, and it's very steep. As you can see right there, the steps are not even, like it's a huge step and then a small step. So we're gonna even that out and build new stairs. None of the construction that I was talking about in the downstairs bathroom or up here in the laundry room has to be done before we plumb this. So our plan is to still plumb this bathroom first, but we have to run all the plumbing through the rest of the house and just stub it up so that it's one consecutive plumbing for now. And then we also have to put in the water heater and get that ran over, because it's going to be in the new basement and not in the cellar anymore. But it's going to work out for the best, because to go ahead and get all the plumbing done and squared away for now, because the upstairs bathroom is plumbed. Then we're going to be going and working on the outside wood stove and getting it ran, which it has water lines, and it'll eventually heat the water for us. So we're trying to just take it one step at a time and work smarter and not harder in the long run. We seem to miss a lot of steps whenever we try and rush things, so we're just taking it for what it is and taking our time with the plumbing. But overall, it was a productive day. We got a lot done and we got a lot planned. I know it may not look like we got a lot done, but in my eyes, we got a lot done. And it feels good to make steps in the right direction of plumbing. But that's gonna be it for today's vlog. So don't forget to leave your questions below, and thank you for watching, and I hope you will like and subscribe.